ओम अज्ञानतिमिरञ्जस्य ज्ञानाञ्जनशलाकये चक्षुरुन्मीलितं येन तस्मै श्रीगुरवे नमः। श्रीचैतन्यमनोभीष्टं स्थापितं येन भूतले स्वयं रूपगदामह्यं ददाति स्वपदान्तिकम्। वन्देऽहं श्रीगुरु श्रीयुतपथकमलं श्रीगुरुन् वैष्णवां च श्रीरूपं सागरजातं सागन रघुनाथान्वितं तां सजीवं साद्वैतं सावधूतं परिजनसहितं कृष्णचैतन्यदेवं श्रीराधाकृष्णपादान् सागन ललिता श्रीविशाखान्वितां च। हे कृष्णा करुणा सिंधु दीनबंधो जगतपते गोपेश गोपिका कांत राधा कांत नमोस्तुते तप्त कांचन गौरांगी राधे वृंदावनेश्वरी वृषभानुसुते देवी प्रणमामि हरिप्रिय। वाञ्छाकल्पतरुभ्यश्च कृपा सिन्धुभ्येव च पतितानां पावनेभ्यो वैष्णवेभ्यो नमो नमः। नमो ओं विष्णुपादाय कृष्णप्रेष्ठाय भूतले श्रीमते भक्तिविकास स्वामिनीति नामिने। नमो ओं विष्णुपादाय कृष्णप्रेष्ठाय भूतले श्रीमते भक्तिवेदांत स्वामिनीति नामिने। नमस्ते सारस्वते देवे गौरवाणी प्रचारिणे निर्विशेष शून्यवादिपाश्चात्य देशतारिणे। श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर शिवासादि गौर भक्त वृंद। हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे हरे, हरे राम 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 हरे हरे। Hare Krishna. So we are with one new topic. Maybe I don't know how many of you are married in this group. Even if you are married, but still you can learn and then preach that to others. Okay. We are in this group, especially, we are learning Stri Dharma, right? So today's class will be focus on how young ladies before your marriage, how you can prepare yourself, what should be your mood and attitude, what should be your, how you should think and how you have to prepare yourself for your marriage. That is the focus. Okay. So one thing we all know that marriage is already fixed, right? Birth, death, and the marriage partner is already fixed. Some say that we can change, we can make some changes in that. I don't know anything about it. How it works, I don't know. But in my experience, there are some points where you can change your destiny. Some points are there where you can make your life lively. You can run your life smoothly if you know these points, important points. If you know how to bend down, if you know how to be flexible, if you understand how everything works out, then your life will go smoothly. So, along with devotion, along with dependence on completely on the Supreme Lord, then you can make your life very beautiful. I have seen some girls, some ladies, they lived in such a poor condition. They hardly had money, but being a nice, very good housewife, they managed all the difficulties they underwent. I have seen some wonderful ladies in my life and failures in my life. Some ladies who failed in their lives. So with that experience, keeping Krishna in our center of life, you devotee ladies can do wonderful. Just we need to change something. We need to learn something. We need to change our thinking pattern. So all these things are there. So what is the qualification for marriage for a woman? What is her qualification? Beauty? Money? No. Qualification is good character, skills, household skills, and devotion. Good character, household skills, mainly devotion. All these things combined make you a very wonderful person. So one by one, we will see. What is the character? Character is very, very important that, before your marriage, you need to be very pure. Very pure. To sit in that yajna, you need to be pure. You need to be virgin. You need to be clean, both in your mind and in your body. So that's why we keep on telling you, we preach this, that, we should not mix with opposite sex unnecessarily. Because, this is very dangerous and very, very detrimental to our advancement. See, in Bengali marriages, I have seen that, there is a ritual called Netra Milan. So the girl comes with that palm leaf, closing her face, and she first time, the time is given, Netra Milan time is there. So the pujari says, remove that pan and then look at the groom. So that's the first time the girl should see the boy. The wife should see the husband. That means what it is, what this ritual, yesterday I attended a marriage and I was thinking about it, what it means. Ideally, the boy and girl should never meet, should never see, should never talk to each other. In the marriage ceremony, that is the first time they see each other. This is what Vedic system. But because we all know that way will work out, we should be honest, right? Will that work out in this yuga? It's difficult, right? We have to see the photo 100 times and say no, yes, no, yes. And now this trend is there. We talk to that boy or girl, they talk to each other, and then that time Netra Milan has happened many times. Okay, now we will keep that as a ritual, but at least you need to have some purity before sitting in the sacrifice. That's why we say that be careful. Be careful. Even if you are engaged with somebody, anyway, I'm going to marry him, so let me go shopping with him. Let me have a lot of talks with him. Every day, 10 times phone call and going together with shopping, pre-mixing. All these things are very dangerous. If your marriage goes smoothly, I have no problem. But most of the time, it doesn't work that way. I have seen many couples, they break before the marriage or they fight before the marriage. Because what is the reason? Too much mixing. And that puts lots of emotional trauma on both of them. So at this point, what a girl should do, if you are engaged with somebody, you associate as much as required. That's it. Too much messages, too much talking, too much, too much. Then, then certain things you may not like, certain things he may not like. Because you are far away from each other, fight starts there itself. I have seen many break before they enter into the marriage. Because they don't like, that's it, finished. We are, the elders arrange everything, but because they mix too much and some points only in person you can, prove that you are good. and he can prove that he's good. But over phone or over distance, there is a chance of lots of misunderstanding. Lots of misunderstanding. So that breaks. Then, men can survive. They survive easily. But the woman has to undergo all emotional thing, all emotional trauma. So that's why we say that you be careful at in all the steps, in all the steps. Unnecessarily talking, unnecessarily demanding, unnecessarily fighting. In one case, I don't know what the girl is, every day 20 times phone call. Every day. And they didn't get along. So tomorrow is the marriage. Today the boy's parents, everybody are assembled. I understood that this girl is not under control. The boy and the boy's parents were asking me what to do, because the girl was always comparing the boy with her sister's husband. So you see him, he is so good, he's getting so many gifts, he's doing this, he's doing that, he's like that, he is like that, he is. So the question arises, the person who wants to marry her, better you marry him, don't marry me. So this kind of confusion, you see, that girl is so stupid. You should never compare with anyone, In child development also, it is said that you should not compare one child with another child. And if somebody compares one man with another man, that is a big blunder mistake. Even with your own brother, you should not compare your husband with your own brother. You will see, my brother is so good. It's all blunder mistakes. So this particular girl, she was constantly doing this. So there was a meeting. I am counselor and the parents were there. I straight away told that we will not go for this marriage. Please stop this. Stop the marriage. Because anyway, this girl is not under control. She's going to trouble only. So we'll stop it. But the boy didn't listen because he was committed to, promise, engagement happened. Then, now he's the one who is suffering because she's continuing the same mood. Same mood. Always comparing husband and, wants so many material things. If we keep the marriage on the materialistic basis, you will definitely suffer, because you will always see somebody is richer than you, somebody is having diamond, gold, luxurious life, all yatras in flights, AC rooms, all these things, definitely women becomes sick. They are enjoying life. From the day one of my life, or I have seen some ideal ladies, we never kept, I never kept any material desire. Means material desire, you can have it. I'm not saying you should not have. You can have it, but gradually have a material desire. Okay, in a house, we need a house. Definitely, I agree. We need a house. We need clothing. We need basic amenities. That is gradually you can develop. The day one, I want to go in flight. Day one, I want all luxurious things. Day one, I need this. No, slowly you can get. Let your husband earn money. You save money and then buy that thing. There is this option, yes. But if you become greedy, then the man becomes so suffocating and he has to work hard for that, compromising the devotion also. So, my dear girls, first of all, we are devotees. Devotees should learn how to lead a simple life. Even if some things are not there in my life, I will survive. That should be the mood. Sometimes, throughout my life, we changed more than 25, 30 places. In all those places, I lived like saints. I lived like sannyasis, because When you travel, you cannot carry much luggage. And if the place where I live, if I buy so many things, I have to throw and come. So throughout my life, I led a very simple life. Now I settled in Mayapur, but here I have some extra things, because they settled here for 10 years. So when you reach some times, that time you can have some luxury and things. But as much as possible, if you manage it, then that simplicity will help you. That simplicity will definitely help you. So many times I tell people that, if you are getting married, don't go for luxury. See, they spend for one clothing 50,000, 60,000, 1 lakh just for one reception. I say that this is unnecessary. Why? Then in their life, they will not wear that clothing at all later in their life. That's all. If it is gold can be sold out, but the clothing cannot be sold. So I say that you can save lots of money, go for simple, simple thing. All these things are waste. If you can make it simple, you can cut down your expenses in many things. It will help you in the future. So you have to take out the materialistic mind from your system. Then Krishna will appreciate, Prabhupada will appreciate. I have seen some girls, they want to get married, but their demands are like this. He should be earning this much money. Below that, you don't bring that boy to me. So my expectation is a high expectation. Minimum 1 lakh per month he has to earn. And he should not be this, he should not be that, he is like that. They give a list. That is not the mood. Krishna has decided, you are elders, you people are elders, you please find a good person to me. See, money can be earned, but these good qualities cannot be earned. So if your mood is like that, removing all this materialistic thing out from your mind, you will be peaceful and they will be peaceful. How much you have to enjoy materialism, that much will come automatically without asking. So if you know all these things, then you will just pray, Katyayani Mahamayi Mahayogini Adishwari Nandagopa Suttam Devi Pati Me Kurute Namaha. So we pray that devotees of Krishna. We cannot pray Krishna as our husband. So you can pray that, I get a devotee of Krishna. So this should be the attitude of a woman who is going to get married. That way you should develop. I need a right person. I need a good person. Money and other things will definitely come. Okay. Then so I say that, too much interaction, you may get into not going into the marriage. And too much talking, too much mixing, I said, please keep. That much needed, you can, exchange each other. And next point, I said, you please remove the materialism from your system. Dedicate yourself to Krishna consciousness. Pray to Krishna that you advance in spiritual life. Then everything else will be automatically taken care. Automatically it will be taken care. Then, as girls, as wives, what is more expected is cooking, cleaning, managing the house. This is very, very important. If you cook nicely, you can win the whole heart of the family. That is very important. Cook, clean, manage. This is very, very important. I have seen some ladies, they have high degrees, but they don't know. The family also sometimes, they are proud to say, she knows only to boil water because she's highly qualified. She's a doctor, she's an engineer, but that doesn't work, That is not your qualification. Qualification should be you need to cook nicely because that is important, right? If we don't eat, then we cannot survive. So we need to learn cooking nicely. That way you can win the heart of the family, also heart of the husband. So even after marriage, if somebody doesn't know cooking, you please learn cooking properly. Then the husband becomes upset. One man was telling me, Mataji, I kept cook in my house. Okay. All the ladies are like this only. He says, generalizing. Instead of rectifying the wife, you better go somewhere and learn cooking, get guidance, get trained. Instead of training the wife, he's saying he got compromised. Oh, all the ladies are like this only nowadays. They don't know cooking. They don't know housekeeping. So no problem. That way it doesn't work out. How long you can depend on cook and how long you can depend on, the maids. So one should be equipped, self-sufficient. This is self-sufficiency. You should know, you should be healthy. You should be, so this is seva, right? And what else we can tell? Women should know how to clean the house, how to manage the house, how to cook, how to buy groceries. Some ladies, they don't even know how to cut vegetables. Some they don't know. I have seen. So it's a big handicap. However money you have, I have seen rich ladies also, but the rich ladies also should know how to manage their house. We are not that rich, so please focus on housekeeping. Even folding clothes is very, very important. How you fold your clothes and how you organize your cupboards, how you keep things, all matters. All matters. At least you keep your mind fresh so that I'm ready for training. I was like that. I said I'm ready for training now also. Now also I learned new recipes. I learn new techniques. I even from juniors, seniors, anyone, I keep my mind open for learning. I open my eyes and watch things and learn things. So at least in that way, I have seen one Mataji, she got married and she didn't know cooking. Then husband said, go home, learn and come. She went and learned and came. I was bit smart that, the engagement and marriage time was bit long gap was there. And I came to know that I'm not going to be in joint family, single family. So what I did, my neighbors were there, neighbor aunties, and there I went and learned cooking. All these 3 months, I said to my mother that I will cook. You leave me the kitchen. So I learned. So we need to learn cooking nicely, focus our mind in household chores, be ready. Don't expect too much materialism. Ah, this also I see, in girls. No, I don't like him. No, I don't like him. So the similar way, this way also it will happen. They may not like you. It may happen this way also. So too much expectation if you keep, and I don't know what will happen to those girls who keep too much expectation. Because if you are like, Damayanti was world beauty queen. Damayanti was even the demigods wanted to marry her. She had such a beauty. If any of you are like Damayanti, then okay, you can put some demand. So I am Damayanti, so I want Nala as my husband. We are not Damayantis. We are not Devahuti. Devahuti was also Miss Universe. Once when she was playing ball in the terrace, one Gandharva saw her and he fell from the chariot. Gandharva was flying in the sky. He saw this princess playing on the terrace with her ball, and he saw the beauty, and in that beauty he got so fainted. So that was the beauty of Devahuti. But Devahuti was given in marriage to a sage. She didn't, Devahuti didn't feel like that. You see, Gandharva got attracted to me. I need to marry a sannyasi. No, she didn't say. She was serving him, sincerely serving him in the simplest condition. Gardama Muni was a poor fellow, means in the sense he had nothing. He was a saint, he was a sadhu, he was a rishi, and she had to take care of him. She didn't say, I am a queen, I am a princess. I lived in such a luxurious life. Now first of all, if it is modern girl, they would not have, why should I, when Gandharvas were claiming me, why should I get married to this Gautama Muni? She would tell. Modern girls, they say, no. So that ahankar we have to remove from the heart. Unless we remove that ahankar, like many girls think that I'm very beautiful, I'm very rich, I'm very qualified, I'm this, I'm that. No, those things should be like, if parents are there, elders are there, or matchmakers are there like me, and they should tell, yeah, you are very beautiful, you are very qualified. And I should not think myself. Then, fall down will happen. Fall down will happen, and you may end up a life like anything. I have seen that in my life also. No, you keep more false ego, and then the material nature is there to give slap. Heavy slap will happen, and then that collapses. So we humbly pray to Krishna to, to be ready, to be humble, to do devotional service. If devotional service is your goal, then right person will come. Without expectation, without so many demands. At right time, right person will come. So change your expectations. Remain simple. Remain humble. Get equipped with all skills, all cooking knowledge, all devotional knowledge. Getting up early, keeping your health properly, listening to elders. If you are like, if you see that there is a stick, if we tell that stick to bend down, it won't bend down. Then it has to be broken. If you are like a stick, then the material nature will break you. Then you have to break down. But if you are like flexible, tender plant, then, you can just creepers, they just go anywhere and everywhere, they survive. But if you are like this, then the other people will break you. So keep the mind flexible. Don't be very adamant. Don't be materialistic. Simple. Focus on devotion. Then, automatically Krishna will Devahuti was ready for serving the husband. Then the husband created a planet which can move. He had the power. But he didn't use it. And he gave enough pleasure to her. So they are made for each other. You see the Devahuti and Gautama Muni. What a wonderful couple. Again, one more example. When Suganya was married to an old rishi, imagine, can any of the girls, nowadays girls say that 10 years younger to me, no problem. I will not marry even, above. Younger, no problem. Equal, no problem. Like that they demand, but, it's not good for their life. So this Suganya got married to old man, irritable old man. But she became successful, She was so dedicated, serving the husband very nicely. Then the irritable old man became pleased. Then to satisfy her, he invited the Aswini Kumaras. The Aswini Kumaras came and asked, what do you want? This Rishi can give some benefits to the Aswini Kumaras. The Aswini Kumaras were not included in demigods. So he made some arrangements so that they also get their share of sacrificial offerings. And so Aswini Kumaras were pleased with this Rishi, what's his name? Suganya's. Which Muni? I totally forgot now. Suganya's.
Chavan Muni.
Ah?
Chavan Muni.
Yeah.
Chavan. So.
Yeah. You write Suganya's husband. Same, like similar name. I exactly forgot. Now, Shyavanamuni. Muni, correct. Shyavanamuni. Muni. CYA. Shyavanamuni. Muni. Shyavanamuni Muni, then he regained his youth. You see, she got married to an old man. But, the arrangement was made that thing. But such miracles may not happen in our life. But if we are sincere, a qualified person, a devotee, suitable for us will be arranged by the Supreme Lord. So only thing is, keep your body and mind pure. Not with some girls, I don't know. They speak. They think. I don't know. This is what happening in the world. I'm telling you, because they don't make any decision. They chat with this boy, that boy, this boy, that boy, then no boy. I don't know. Life is simple. If you keep Krishna in the center of your life, all these successful ladies, they were not demanding too much. Their demands are nothing, no demands. Just served and they become successful. So keep your mind also very simple. Pray to Krishna. Krishna will arrange everything nicely. Follow Krishna consciousness. Learn to serve. Remain humble. You will be successful, lady. You will be successful. First of all, many things are there. Learn to speak nicely. Sweet speaking. From Sita Mata we learn, right? She was sweet speaker. Very sweetly she used to speak. No anger. Humility. So all these good qualities you develop by reading Ramayana means learning from Mother Sita, learning from Ahalya, learning from Tara, all these great ladies, all these chaste ladies, we have to learn from them. Not listening, just listening. That's all. Oh, I know this, I know that. No. Adapting those good qualities in us and then practice, then you will become great. Definitely. If you have great qualities, definitely Krishna will bless you. And you can spread that sweetness everywhere. Otherwise, wherever you go, fight. I have seen so many girls. They have so much expectation. So they don't get married. 35, 40. 40 years, what I can do? Above 30 is very much, too much. Because their demands are high. I want only here. I want only there. I want only this, only that. Home loans, car loans. Then no marriage. No marriage, frustration. So learn good qualities. Don't have any high, big materialistic expectation. No materialistic expectation. I have seen some ladies, they become successful even with non-devotees. By their purity, by their good qualities, even the non-devotee husband become devotee. The devotee becomes super devotee. I have seen some ladies, they speak, but they don't act. What will happen? If you don't know the household course, simple, no? Ladies should be well versed, quick in cooking, cleaning, in time. If a girl doesn't know cooking, what is the result? The result is the husband will not go to office in time or service in time. That will impact the family. I have seen some families. I will answer the question later. I will see the question and later and answer you. One case, highly educated. See, the high education should not disturb our family life. Okay, highly educated, but being a devotee means how you can get up for Mangalarti chanting when you go for job. Difficult. Managing job and Krishna consciousness and family is definitely difficult. But still, some they manage. Super duper ladies, they manage 3. Okay, we are not talking about that. Okay. So one girl, she's highly qualified, got married, but doesn't know cooking. From a normal family, no cooking, but very slow. What the husband will do? Then his work is impact. Then, she's not giving the tiffin in time. So then he has to cook and take it. You are slow, then he has to cook, he has to suffer. So impact is for you also. If you are not quick, if you are not smart, cooking is not a aeroplane driving. Is it aeroplane driving? No, simple for every woman. It should be easy, but still, the women are highly qualified, but they don't know even boil water. They say like that. It's proud. No, I don't know cooking. I earn 1 lakh per month. I don't know cooking. So some messages came to me that so Prabhu is working, Mataji is working, so both should share the household chores. So demand is like that. Both should. We are all living in abroad, so both should share the work. I am not interfering in such cases. Okay, you decide how you are running your family, how you are making up your Krishna consciousness. Here I speak about the ideal situation. The wife is at home, the husband goes for job, and husband takes care of the financial part, wife takes care of the kitchen. Wife take care of the house management, home ministry. Wife is a home minister, husband is finance minister. Then it is nice. But now I cannot tell those who are living in abroad and equally working. I don't know how you go about your Krishna consciousness. Yes, we need more money, so we work. Some Mataji I have seen, they manage preaching, they manage cooking, they manage outside work also. They are okay, fine. If you have so much strength, physical strength, mental strength, you are smart, go ahead. My blessings. But generally, it's difficult. Generally, it is difficult. So, for young girls, I am telling you, please expertise yourself in household chores, in taking care of children, in managing your household things. That way, you can avoid lots of fighting also. Because if you are busy in work, you will not go on demand your husband, I want this, I want that, I want that, I want this. Your mind will be focused. Morning you get up, chant your round, cook your food. Then, mind will be peaceful. Otherwise, always the mind is demanding, I want that, I want this, you please buy me this, buy me that. Then fighting. So now let me go so don'ts I said that please Keep your purity by not mixing with the opposite sex so much. This way, the future husband will be very happy if you are pure. In one counseling session, the husband told me, I know my wife is not virgin. He was very sad about it. So such things, we should be very, very careful. Modern life is very bad, very bad. We have to follow the 4 regulative principles. So we keep ourselves pure, because I said no. The Vedic system is that you meet your husband on the day of your marriage in Netra Milan. That is ideal. But that way it won't work out. Okay, you see the photo, you talk to him, but talk to him to the point. Not too much, then you end up in breaking. Not too much, then you fight before marriage only. Then it becomes bitter. Slowly, gradually, you can understand each other. And the beginning period of your married life is very, very, very important. Because there you build up your family life. There you show that I'm ready to any adaptations. I told you that women are what kind of the crops? Changeable crops. We grow in one place and we are placed in another place. So we call that plants as rotation crops. Rotation crops. They paddy and all, they grow in one place and they transfer. So we should be flexible. Otherwise, we cannot survive the successful marriages. Yeah, we survive. Survival is also happening, but not in a smooth way. The husband grudge inside. The family members tolerates. No, become sweet. I have seen some girls laughing so loudly. Ah, ha, ha, ha. This is not women character. Even if in public, your voice should not be loud. Your walking should not be loud. So I have seen in marriages, the girls are so cool. They are laughing, talking. At least in marriage ceremony, you show some shy. You bend down. You look down. Laughing, talking, casual, cool. No shame. But some womanly qualities are, women should be shy. Then the husband likes it. Women should be, humble. Women should be fearful of dangerous situations. So I taught you the 4 qualities of women. So those should be developed. If it is not there, if it should manifest in each and every woman after puberty. But now modern life smashed all those qualities and taught the women that, you should be bold, you should not be shy, you should not be humble, you should be assertive. Such qualities are given now. So please take up the devotional qualities. These are very good in developing a good family life. So the beginning period, keep quiet. This keeping quiet is very important. Instead of speaking unnecessarily. Unnecessary talk brings you problems. Necessary talks are needed. So that much. And as a girl, you should not advise any women should not advise man. Unless you are a mother or mother-in-law. Mother-in-law also should not advise the son-in-law. Son-in-law's position is higher position. So mother-in-law should not advise the son-in-law. So where we can speak, there we have to speak. But being girl, young, going to get married or just married, you need to be humble. If opinions are asked, that time you can reveal. Otherwise, swallow. That way, it will give you respect. Unnecessarily, if you fork your nose and put your opinion and fight for it, then, then again, unnecessary problems will come. So better remain flexible. Take care of the family nicely. Speak sweetly. Don't laugh unnecessarily. Don't pre-mix with men before also, after also. That much needed in ISKCON. Free mixing is so much, so much. So this is very difficult to stop totally, but that much needed. You be to the point. That's all. With your husband, you can speak, but with other men, you should have control. Please have a control. Keep distance. That will protect you. Okay. So now let me go for some questions. Yes, one question has come. Is there any of our god sister or devotee who really gave simple education and married her daughter early at the age of 18? Yes, I have seen in my life. She was homeschooled. It's not that she's an uneducated girl. At 18, 19, she got married. I know. See, it's not a question of education, getting married early. That way, I like it. If parents are devotees and they get the daughter married in time, that I welcome very much. 18 years, 19 years, below 25 is ideal. After that, it is difficult. After that, you need to be really, really. See, we need ideal examples to follow. There are so many Vedic examples. Here also some senior devotees, they do ideally. But if you know the points, good points like this, getting married early. If you are a mother, get your daughter a early marriage. If you are a daughter, then I don't know. Your parents has to decide that. I wish all the parents should take some responsibility in getting their daughters married to right persons. Parents should take steps. This is what I will say. Some girls, they say no, 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 no for marriage. I don't know why they say no for marriage. But they do have desire. I don't know why they are saying no. When you have attained puberty, you're above 18, you should get married and settle in life. But the goal is how I need more money. I'm going for job. I need to have bank balance. I need so if materialism your goal. Then you will lose in family life. If parents find good boy, then if they say that get married, you get married. I have seen many girls. Many girls who have a lot of demands and so there is one question here. Actually, many Matajis without form. We need ideal example because many Matajis said it's not practical. It is practical. Parents should, take steps, quick steps. They should try. How to deal with opposite gender and school friends, girls. How to avoid them with a good manner and how to preach them. See, if you are studying in college or school, and boys will be there, girls will be there. If you present yourself as devotees, they will automatically leave you and go. This I have seen. I have seen in my life. So means after marriage, but I put tilak kantimala bead bag. Nobody will come near you. That's it. Okay, but in college, sometimes you need to talk to your classmates, or you have relationship that much is needed. That much needed. I am not talking to you fanatically. You can have that much interaction, which is needed. Like if they have some group study or group program or group project, something like that, you go. But don't mix too much. Don't connect emotionally. Don't have too much emotional connection. To the point, come back. That's it. Don't give any intimacy, so much intimacy, this by, that by, this by, talking too much. Here comes the talking too much. Don't give so much personal information. To the point and come back. That's it. On Mataji raised hand. Akuntita Devidasi. Yes, what is your question?
Hare Krishna Mataji, Pranam.
Pranam.
Thank you much Mataji for this beautiful session. I have one question actually. अगर हमको husband conscious में ज़्यादा रहना है या Krishna conscious में, I mean if you had to choose one thing between husband and Krishna consciousness, तो हमको क्या करना चाहिए? तो please explain. Hare Krishna.
Husband consciousness or Krishna consciousness? See, to maintain this body, you need husband. You love him. Our goal is Krishna consciousness only. It's not, it is there. But with husband, you have to achieve that goal. Okay, with husband, you have to achieve that goal. I'm not saying that, in many lifetimes, you are going to attach to him, like, this Romeo, Juliet, so many stories are coming, Romeo, Juliet, and so many are there. I don't know, Laila, Majnun, and Cleopatra, Antony. Not like that. We love him, you take care of him, you do your duties. He is representative of God. Husband is representative of God. That way you respect him, love him. So if you have clear understanding, there is no point of husband consciousness or Krishna consciousness. You love him sincerely. Attachment will be there because husband is an important relationship. I will not say that you don't have attachment. Attachment will be there. Gradually it will go. If he is a devotee, you both will go together to Krishna. There is a possibility. Together you can go, like Prithu Maharaj and Archie. Archie was not a great devotee. She was just serving. Prithu Maharaj was Satyavesha avatar, Bhagavatam. So when he was meditating, both of them retired for Vanaprastha life. But he was not concerned so much with Archie. So Prithu Maharaj was meditating, and then in meditation, he leaves the body. Then Archie takes the body, cry for some time. Then keep the body in the fire, and she, die in the fire. And then Prithu Maharaj go back home, back to God, and she also accompanies him. You see. So we should be like that. Correct? If husband is not a devotee, what to do? Try to make him a devotee. One girl has written, how to check compatibility of a person for marriage without many interaction before getting married. Good astrologers are there, you can compare. And then in our marriage system, we have questions. 100 questions, 108 questions to exchange. In that, the counselor has to check boys' question answers and girls. There is a designed questions. To find this is called mind matching. So in that we find out many things. Many things comes out. This one example I'm telling. A boy wrote questions, girl wrote question answers, both of them. Then when we compared, the boy was the answer for what do you think about divorce? It's a question. The girl answered, there is no question of divorce. The boy answered, now I will not answer about this. So because he was not clear about this, the girl rejected the boy. she said he is not clear about divorce. So I am not going to marry him. So she said. And I was wondering what is happening. Later I found out the boy is a divorcee and he didn't reveal to us. And he said later, when we were asking why you are not writing this answer, you should write. What is your opinion? The ideal correct thing is, once you enter into the system of marriage, there is no question of divorce at all. I will adjust. I will tolerate any kind of negativities. I will tolerate. I will try to change that person. That should be your mood. Divorce should not be there. It is not there in the Vedic system. Okay, so we found out mind match is there and horoscope. Good astrologers are there, so you have to. But the problem with astrology is the time should be correct. If your time is not correct, the astrologers cannot find out good compare. How long before engagement should association happen? Also, how long should the how long before engagement should association happen? Also, how long should the engagement period? It all depends on the situation. No, I cannot say this much only. As soon as possible after engagement, one should go for marriage. We should not delay the gap. This period, if it is delayed, many things happen. Fights happen, misunderstanding happen, some break. So as soon as possible, they should get into marriage. That is good. Too much interaction should be avoided. That is better for them. And later, no, after marriage, they will not have anything to talk also. This also I have seen, because they have talked everything before marriage and they don't have any topic to talk. So something you should keep, no, some matters so that you can speak to each other. Anyway, now a question arises. Should we send the girls for higher education or not? Who is asking this question?
Hare Krishna Mataji, Vinita here Mataji.
Vinita
Dandavat
Singh.
Pranam.
Yeah, Dandavat Pranam, Mataji. See, Mataji, ideally, women should not be highly educated. It is like, if the women becomes highly educated, they become too complicated. They earn money and, the bending up nature will not be there with working women and highly qualified women. They don't bend up only. If you don't bend up, you are unfit for marriage. Women should be humble, bend up, because so that humbly you can do the service. Because once you see this question, Karan, I am also earning 1 lakh, 2 lakh. Why should I bend up? So all this attitude starts. So ideally, ideal society, women should need a basic education, but they basic education and get married as soon as possible. This is ideal, but practically we will see. Practically, in the society, what happens? Women are highly qualified and, according to their qualification, finding a boy has become a problem. Okay, find a boy also. Then, the women becomes too complicated in their mind because of this materialistic education. Each parent should decide how and when the girl should be get married, how you have to train your girls. That is in your hand. I can say that, practically, if you see that if a girl is uneducated, she doesn't even know what to read, how to handle a bank, how to educate the child. It's difficult practically now. So I feel that basic education should be given to the women, but she should not be proud of that education. Along with the materialistic education, one should give her spiritual education also. I request all the parents that, you should take quick step before they take step in their marriage. That happens. Before the parents take steps, they take steps. Okay, you are not going to get me married. I will get married to somebody I like. So that is what happening in the society. I have seen many love marriages in my life. The parents cry, grudge, they didn't ask, they didn't tell, they didn't take our guidance, they grudge like that. But my question is, you should know as parents, you should know when the child starts developing a desire to marriage, you should not, allow them to develop and run away from you. Right time comes, it is your duty, the parents' duty to find out right person. So, basic for the survival in this materialistic world, basic education is needed, but that should not become a burden on our basic duties. You become highly qualified, but you don't even know how to boil water. What is the use of that education? And your education ended up in foreign countries. I have known many foreign settled families. The girls have home loans, car loans. And unless they complete that, they cannot get married. In India also such case was there. One girl is having loans, only one daughter. Parents have enough. I was wondering why so greedy? The mother is saying, Mataji, even to come to Mayapur, we need a minimum 1 lakh. Not necessary. You come in train. Why? Because of this materialism, they think even to come to Mayapur, you need 1 lakh. Why you need 1 lakh? Because we don't adapt. Prabhupada said a simple life, simple living, high thinking. We have opposite. We live high and we think simple. Mother is saying that, my daughter will go for work. Only one daughter, all the property belongs to that girl only. But still they want to accumulate. So girl is 35. Where will you find you have to find 40 years only. They are ready for 40-year-old boy, but it's not available. Difficult. So education is okay. You be careful. All such side effects are coming. Okay. So others are keeping quiet. I don't know. What is your... Any other doubts?
Yes, Mataji. But it's difficult. Like nowadays, if you don't know, sometimes balancing and taking that decision. Even parents are ready, but kids are not ready, as you said. So this is very difficult. Even we are getting with the proposals, they will not listen. And what we are hearing that
You are a parent or you are a parent?
and now
Mataji?
everybody has a 1 or 2 child. So as you said, these are side effects are coming.
Hare Krishna. You are a parent or you are a girl? I don't know.
Mataji, I'm a parent. Hare
Parent.
Krishna.
Yes, Mataji.
Yeah.
But if you are a parent, you are a decision maker. You are a decision maker. There are some nice boys who don't want working women, who want nice devotees. See, I am in ISKCON and I am a matchmaker. I am a marriage counselor. I have seen some wonderful boys who want nice, good devotees. That's all. So you give basic education and find a nice boy and get married. Get the girl married as soon as possible. Okay? Yes, Mataji. Malashri.
Hare Krishna Mataji, Dandat Pranam. Very nice class today, Mataji. I missed multiple, but today I marked this one. I want to any cost to attain. I was very enlightened by your today's session. Mataji, I have one question that so in I'm a daughter, okay? I'm a daughter. So in families I have seen, as you made in the modern life, the women will become like more earned, highly qualified will become, but those are actually not qualified. So what will happen in parents also like dealing with the daughters like sons only. They can lead a family, they can take a decision, they only need to drive away things. Like that also happens in the during the growing period. So and in corporate world also will be taking decision, like as you said, they are cultivated starting boldness, assertive, you can do anything. So this all including parents itself is, I feel like, exploiting the children, especially the daughters. So how to
Balance.
retain, yes, how to retain, because they are also affected with modernity, right? Your daughter is not driving, oh, you send her to driving class, but they forget to send them the cooking class. It's a reality, right? So that is the thing is there. So nobody will think like, okay, I will send my daughter to cooking class or I will teach. They are very eager, oh, my daughter is going to driving class, they are like that mentality. So
Yeah.
in this kind of world, how to retain the good qualities, because we have to ultimately face the parents, face the corporate world. At the same time, how to retain the good qualities you talked about, that was like, I'm like, is it like remain ideal for us to attain, or how that will be, Madhu? Please help me.
Parents, we cannot do anything because they are grown up. Once you get married, you just tell your husband, whatever you are earning is fine, nice. I will manage the house with this. I want to focus more on loving you, taking care of you, taking care of the children, taking care of the household chores, and Krishna, advance in spiritual life. You tell that and lead a simple life. You tell your parents that enough of this modernity and all these things. I want to lead a spiritual, simple life uh, filled with full of spiritualism. Please allow me to grow. So that way you can handle, because the boys have no choice. Boys have to maintain their parents. But girls, you leave the parents and come to husband's family. In somewhere, the husband's family also expect, but if the husband is a devotee, then you both together you can work. But if the devotee husband demand a working woman, it's a difficult thing. Most of the time, the devotee husbands, they don't want working women. Mostly, this is very rare case. The husband demand working women. You choose, because if you are unmarried, you choose a nice devotee who can maintain you nicely, so that you need not work. Okay.
Yes, Madhuri. Thank you so much.
Okay.
Madhuri.
If someone is slow in doing household chores, then how she can get fast? You need to go training. You need to be under some fired up trainers who will make you run. Will make you run. I have found one slow girl. But the husband is so scared to send her wife to me, because I'm a person who push things. So by seeing me, she backs up. So I cannot help. Because this is the beginning of your married life. Now, if you don't change, you will not change throughout your life. I'm sitting and giving class for all of you. Means all these 30 years, I was a perfect housewife, traveling around the world. In abroad, all the works have to be done by the because we cannot hire maids there. So all the works, jadu, pocha, cleaning the utensils, guest, preaching, everything. So the person who is slow should go to a fast person and learn. That is the only solution. You need to go and learn there. Learn there. Everybody, if Krishna consciousness is your goal, you need to learn some skills also, right? Okay, Mangalarti 4:30, I will go at 8:30. Everything will be finished. My husband goes at job by 8 o'clock, 8 a.m. I should be ready by 7:30. If she has no one to teach her, then Mataji, then self-motivation should be there. Okay, today I will do quickly. By practice only. By practice only. If she has nobody, how it happens? Nobody. Somebody will be there. Somebody will be there to mother-in-law, father-in-law, mother, father. So many relatives are there who are, she should go somehow find, or our self-motivation should be there. After listening to this lecture, they should change their life. Okay, how long I will cook dal, chawal, rice for 2 hours? I should be quick, I have seen some people, they take the vegetable and look at it. And then think a while, then wash, think a while, then cut. So like that, And if you want to survive in Krishna consciousness, you need to be quicker. This is very simple skill. Yeah, or you have to go nearby temple. There no Sunday feast program. You have to get trained in cutting vegetables, cleaning, remain assistant. If nearby center will be there in ISKCON center. I learned cooking in ISKCON because, I was just married and, for 2 people, how much you need cooking. But I used to go every day to temple for cooking for Guru Maharaj and cooking for the devotees. If you cook for Guru Maharaj, it is not one person, assistants also, temple president also, brahmacharis also. So by that way, I trained, I got the training. So this way also, there were senior Matajis in that temple. So I went there and I was only assisting. I was not a head cook or nothing. I just learned to assist. Then speed came up. Okay. So you need to go somewhere and take training or have the self-motivation after listening to this class. Any other question?
Hare Krishna Mataji. Dandavat Pranam.
Dandavat Pranam. Yes, ma'am.
Mataji, you told that in marriage ceremony at least we must be shy and all, but actually, Mataji, I want to know in normal, as you must be knowing, in Vaishnava marriage rituals, what they mean, if at all you can make a class for that also.
Rituals, huh?
Yes, Mataji.
What are all the rituals they do in the Vaishnava marriage? Okay.
Yes, Mataji.
Okay, under meaning. Yeah, nice.
Yes, Mataji.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Okay, fine. Vaishnava marriage and the rituals in that marriage and the meaning of those rituals. Yeah. So anybody? Any other question? Okay. So next week we will not have class. I'm traveling. Maybe next week I will think about it and announce in the group. Thank you for all of you for attending the class. We will meet later. Vanchakalpadarubhasya kripasindhubhyevacha patitanam pavanebhyo Vaishnavibhyo. Thank you, Hare Krishna.